Great. If you'll excuse me, though, I've gotta. Bye.
Who's ready to play some games? Let's do it. Best play. Best play. Hold on. Are you holding on? So. If one of y'all say some dumbass name, y'all gonna feel my wrath. Yes, I win. You smile. I win. Victory is mine. There's someone out there that cares about you, someone out there that loves you. Never think that you're alone, and above all, always shine brighter than your darkness.
What was Gangrench's reaction to Velafest?
Oh,
That's true.
Gingrich, like, seeing him, he's like, oh my god, it's alive, it's real, oh my god, guys, can I touch it? I want to, can I ride it? I want to sit on the thing. Can he take me for a flight? I want to go with
That was
him.
also going to be my next question. Can I ride the dragon?
At this point, no, because he is a medium creature. You can, okay, let me rephrase that. You can mount him, but he cannot fly while you're on top of him.
No.
Shut up.
Nobody's gonna.
No. Shut
I'm just gonna
up.
let that go.
Everyone shut up.
I mean, I'm also a medium creature, so.
I know, so you can like ride on his back like a normal like a horse mount or something like that, but he cannot take flight. That is per like D&D rules.
Yeah.
Now,
So
if
it's gonna
something
be
were
made-
to happen later in the campaign that he becomes a large creature, that's another story. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
That would never happen.
Right?
All
All right. So, Act 1 reactions. This is like under the table. Feel free to speak. What are you guys' thoughts?
It was crazy. I totally didn't see it coming.
Bruh.
Why you lying?
I know.
Why you
Why
always
the fuck you
lying?
lying?
All right, Eldrin, we'll start with you because you've been a part of Act 2, but you weren't here for Act 1 originally. What are your thoughts?
Well, I didn't know all that about Jaco, so that's solidifies his BBEG status. I don't know. I really liked it. I put a lot of things in second active perspective.
All right. Rurik.
Honestly, still kind of on the fence about Jocko. Like, I understand that he's telling the truth from that perception or the insight check, but there's a lot to, like, his interest is piqued. But I did want to say to Eldrin, going back when he gave Emner the stone,
I
he
was
would've
not ready
said-
for that.
Yeah, that
I
was,
didn't expect that. Well, I didn't. But Rourke would have told him, that's good that he's, putting that behind him. But he also would have told
I
him,
didn't go that far.
he's a little jealous that he gave him this dragon.
See, I thought you were going to feel that way, but I mean, above the table, I'll make the choice of one. I knew what this dragon was. Two, he was the only one that didn't really have a pet. And
Zara.
for
Zara
story-
doesn't.
She does not. But between
great sword is her
Zara,
Great swords are
between Zara and Emner, it made more sense story-wise
I can see
to-
that.
go with Emner. Now,
See, at first,
And I
before
didn't
before you chose
do
to
that.
do that, like when you connected and you were the one to kill Velafest, like the actual one, like in my head, I'm thinking this is beautiful because I know what your plan is for subclass. So I'm like, this is perfect because I'm gonna let you guys know, like whoever it was that killed the dragon, it was gonna the gym goes to them. I didn't in this original Saturday game. I didn't give them the option. Like you killed him, goes to you, done.
Twas
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, and it was Dr. Well, it was Haven.
that's another reason why I didn't give it to Haven.
But yeah, like that threw me for a loop. I was like, oh,
Because like out of
Bless
the
you.
whole group,
let's
me
see.
and Roar are closer and more friendly, so it made sense to hand it off to him. But again, like I played with that for, I mean, not really a long time because I had like a minute to decide. But I was worried you'd feel that way, but also you get to fuck around with bears and tigers, dude, doing
But
3
they're
times
not-
damage.
But they're not dragons.
It's a fucking dragon, man.
I mean, to be fair, because I can also have made the argument that the druid works well with animals. So,
Yeah.
but like I said, it also felt like if Emner
No.
goes south or has any type of awakening or whatever
Relapse.
the hell he's dealing with, that's going to bring some extra story.
Yeah, because I want you to think about this for a second. If something were to happen and Emner like gets all of his memories back and he is this evil bloodthirsty SOB, he's now bonded to a freaking dragon who he can turn on all of you.
I mean, but we killed a bigger one. Well, we surely
just-
can kill a wormling.
That's fair.
Not just bonded to a dragon though, bonded to a dragon that we need to save the world. So we got to keep Emner like happy and
Yeah.
on our side.
Yeah, stop picking on him. Stop making his bucket smell.
Baby, look at those hit points.
She already did a freaking level up over here. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did
mine
too.
did
Oh,
too.
I'm already done.
All right, so Jocko aside, like the Act 1 as a whole, Rurik, still on you.
I mean, it was good. I wish I would have made some different choices as far as, when we hit level 4 and using, taking a feat instead of, putting some points on some stuff. But that's on me.
I did
but,
the same thing, but I flipped it. I did the points instead of hitting a feat.
No, that's what I'm saying. I should have taken a feat instead of doing the
Oh.
points.
Okay, so you did the exact same thing I did.
Yes. But it's a great story. I just wish, Rook his party members would give him a little bit more room to do his thing.
Like physically like room because
Yes, physically.
You turn into a big ass dragon, man, or tiger.
I mean I can second that. I will say like we do need to work on where we're standing for various reasons. One, because Rurik does need room to move around. I mean that's talk to the GM, man. That's the guy who makes the tiny maps. Oh, nothing we can do
He's
about that.
waving, I see him in the background.
But I mean, like, so yeah, I feel like we, as a party, we just have to figure out the best placement for all of us. I mean, it is difficult because we have so many of us now, and now there's a dragon on top of that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll get the hang of it. This takes practice.
Emner,
Yes.
Act 1. How's Emner feeling? Well, how's Drogon enjoying Act 1? How's Emner feeling right now?
I'm liking it. It's good.
Okay. How's
Probably the
Em?
longest campaign I've been in. Ebner, he's still has no idea where he is. He found a group of friends. He doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know where he is. He's just happy to be on the ride.
Let me ask you this: as Emner,
Yes.
you got a few visions Only
Yes.
one of which you've actually shared, and that's when you guys were in Monothar. During this boat ride, you think you're going to share any of that information?
Yeah, go ahead and make me regret giving you a dragon.
Probably.
Okay, okay. We're not doing it right now. I'm just curious, like, what you guys are gonna do. Zara,
Yes.
how has
Yes.
Katie Coco enjoyed Act 1, and where's Zara's head at right now?
Zara is kind of like reflecting on everything that her and her group have been through that's led them up to this point, and kind of thinking about the captain and how she's happy that she was able to provide a sense of justice for him, like regarding his untimely death. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
You know, I said it multiple times throughout this campaign, but just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna say it one more time. Like, hearing you guys' feedback about just Act 1 itself, like, it does warm my heart, like, excessively. Not to sound too, like, whatever, but I originally made Dragon Gems as just a tabletop on cardboard and a piece of paper 10 years ago. And now that it's here, being played by you guys, live stream for people to watch, and you guys like sitting here still enjoying it. We've been at this since February, so is that like 4 months just for Act 1? And the fact that you guys are still engaged, still enjoying it, still laughing and having a good time, like that does mean a lot to me. So I do appreciate that from every single one of you, even 2 of you who's played it already. They're still enjoying it. That does mean a lot to me, so I do appreciate it to all of you. I will say, with that being said, though, Act 1, I was letting you guys kind of get your feet wet and sort things out or whatever. I was a very benevolent DM.
He's now gonna give us legendary items. Let's go.
I was here. I'm saying was past tense. I was giving out inspo points like candy. I was letting you get away with a lot of crazy things. Act 2, not gonna be the exact same. I'll still be nice, you know, because, you know, I'm not going to openly be like, all right, time to kill everybody, I'll start over. No. But the uber, like, niceness you can get away with, I would say get away with murder, but that might put Emner and Eldrin in a bad spot. But, oh, only a 2, Rory?
Somebody rolled
What?
initiative.
That's rough.
What example? Like, give like what do you mean that we have gotten away with specifically?
Nothing really comes to
Yeah, I
mind.
kind of
But
want to.
nothing really comes to mind. So, like, for example, like, very first match, it was meant to be hard, but I'm like, okay, you know what? You guys actually have healing potions on you. Here you go.
I mean, they were kicking our ass. Let's be
Or,
honest here.
trying to just reflect on everything. Or someone's like, I'm gonna move up here. Oh no, I'm gonna move back real quick. Like oopsies.
Okay,
Or-
so you're gonna be more strict on the oopsies. Okay, I get that. That's fine. I get that.
Yeah, because like we have 4 months for you guys to kind of get your feeling a little bit. Again, I'm not gonna be super amazingly strict. Like, I still want you guys to have a good time. So I'm not gonna be like, no, sorry, you can't do that all the time. I'm not gonna be a dick about it. But things are gonna start getting a little bit more hectic, and I hope you guys are ready for the ride. Because I did some calculations. Given that Act 1 took about 4 months, to reach the end of the campaign, we're probably looking at about this time next year.
That's not enough.
Don't worry. I believe it was a group vote that Emner's running the next campaign, right? I believe we
Shoot,
all said that.
that would be interesting.
That Drogon's running the next campaign, right?
I think that's what I
Someone
heard,
tried to say it was me, and nah.
Hey, you can do it.
Okay,
Are
let's
you kidding me? At this point next year,
No,
we'll
I'm
all
not.
have our own games going.
I'm not throwing my hat. in
I've
the
already
ring
got one
at all.
going. I'm good.
I think Katie Coco wants to do it.
Okay, Coco, you gonna DM?
I could.
Oh, hold up. Unmute. Say that again. Coming to the fray.
We heard it.
We heard it.
That was
I said I
recorded,
could.
wasn't it?
Oh shit. Okay. That'd
I
be
might DM
interesting.
again. I just have to write
Be
one.
interesting.
Write a story now.
But you got a year.
Eh. I got a year.
But I'm glad you
It
guys
took me
have.
2 months into this campaign to write my backstory. What do you mean I have a year?
That's fair. All right. So how does this start? Everyone has amnesia. You're gonna find out as you go. All right.
What? So how does it start?
mean-
Okay, so a red dragon soars from the sky, kills all.
Roll all new characters. We'll try again next week. Fuck. Someone yelled at you. Emotional damage. What?
Emotional
Damage.
All right. We're
Take 1d100 psychic damage.
I mean, there's no chance of it only being one. So I mean,
But with us, it's gonna be like 102 somehow.
oh, poor
Oh,
Rick.
That's exactly how many he has at the moment. So
Oh, well, Rourke's dead.
no, I'll just use my
Your inspo point. There
Why
you
are we
go.
rolling?
no, I'll use my relentless endurance and come back. We'll have dropped only one health. One
There you
hit
go. Why are
Elvin
you in
just
the
jumped off
ocean?
boat.
What are you doing, Eldred?
Oh, I was going. Could you make me a NPC
Yeah, hold on.
for reasons?
I know.
Elvin's like, screw this guy. I'm out of here. And just jumps overboard.
The captain always talked about the ocean. I'm gonna go see how it is.
Captain, are you in there somewhere?
Maybe.
Also, not gonna lie, I completely forgot who Tasha was, and I thought she was one of those.
Same. I was about to.
No, she originally just had like that gown on or whatever, but going into battle, she just kind of put on a robe and stuff like that. That's still the same Tasha. I'm telling you, like, factual. It's not like a secret. Hee. That's still Tasha.
I think it's hilarious.
She was about to get a flaming spear.
I find it hilarious that I almost attacked the cleric.
Oh my god, we're all like, no!
Wait! No!
Oh, that's something we haven't done. Eldrin,
What?
favorite part of Act 1?
Oh, my favorite part?
Favorite part?
Um,
Was it one of the
Honestly,
times
like-
shooting us?
everyone must taste the arrow. Um,
It can be a funny part, serious part, just what was your favorite moment?
I mean, when I liked what we just went through, but I did feel like we hit a pretty good when we were able to. I liked when the captain died. Honestly, I know that sounds weird.
Wow!
I know that sounds weird. Listen,
Man!
I know that sounds weird, but like the whole subplot of him dying, and then because that gave motivation for the rest. Like, we weren't just chasing the dragon gems, but I felt like I had another real motivation to track this dude down.
That's fair. I can see that.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
glad
you
that my
and the
death
captain did
could
have that-
rally you.
And I mean, you and that captain, you and that captain did have that intimate moment.
Oh yeah, that was never even
What?
talked about either. when you guys
that?
got that little green skull in
Both wrapped each other.
in the swamp in Vinyala, you guys like look at each other. Never spoken of. He literally took that to his watery grave. Okay.
And we're still not speaking of.
All right, Doc.
His hand was so soft.
Either as the Doc or Captain, either or. What was your favorite part of Act 1?
I don't know, man. Captain, I honestly, don't hold this against me, but I don't even actually remember much that happened with the captain. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whip out my tentacle.
I'm gonna whip it
I'm gonna
out.
whip it out. The captain was fun. It didn't live up to the potential that I thought it was going to, but that was kind of a fun character. I'm really happy that, I'm sad that he had to die, but I'm really happy that I got to change to the Doctor because I really have enjoyed playing it. You know, getting the ability to play a homebrew character. So, um, I don't know. Actually, I can't really think of a specific. I think it's just the development that I've enjoyed so much. You know, the the role of like Rurik taking on trying to create and hold together this family, I guess. You know, the relationship between the Doctor and Emner as they learn to work together and balance their own fighting styles. You know, Eldrin going through everything that Eldrin's going through, but also like the Doctor is able to connect with him through their love of like science and artificery. That's a word now.
Okay.
You know, Zara avenging the Captain right at the last moment. That's like it got me. It got me
Yeah.
to tears a little bit. Yeah, I really felt that. You know, I mean, I think it's just the development of the characters, and I think that we have a lot of more work to do going forward. But honestly, I think as a group we are starting to come together, so that kind of makes me happy.
Okay. Rurik.
Actually, I have several. You know, just the banter between the party.
Probably all of our
I
favorites.
feel like that makes it more immersive, really.
Yeah. Being able to wild shape into these animals and just tear people apart.
Or throw them at
Quite
or
literally.
throw them at other bad guys.
Yes. But probably my favorite is just getting into the getting to the essence of Rurik, and his love of, you know, creatures and most people, and
No,
letting him, you know, be this, I guess in my eyes, like this like beacon of hope for humanity, that, you know, you can bring people together, and make things cohesive for, you know, with a goal in mind.
Okay.
So that's my favorite.
All right. Drogon Imner.
Huh?
Favorite moment of Act 1? As you're done dying, of course.
I don't know, man. That one moment that always keeps popping up in my head was that one time this one guy told me to take my clothes off.
How'd I know he was gonna go?
I was trying to help you.
Jesus.
What would the court says?
Show us on this doll. No.
Where he
Show us on
touched
this
you.
wall where the waterman touched you.
I didn't.
He got me all wet.
He bathed
Oh,
you.
no.
All right. Joking aside,
He
like,
said he's gonna show me his tentacle.
he did something about whipping it out. I don't know.
We're not whipping nothing out for any of you people anymore.
Doctor's just gonna dive into the ocean. Be like, screw this. I'm out. All right. Zara, favorite moment of Act 1?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. There's so many favorite moments. I feel like Zara is very versatile, I guess I would say, in the way that like sometimes like yeah, she wants to like get in there and like murder everyone, but there's also like moments where she's like vulnerable and doesn't necessarily want to fight. Like when she left everybody to fight the trees in the forest and was just kind of off doing a little jig with the satyr.
Like that part.
I like that part too. And I would say like my favorite part so far though would be killing off, yeah, Kervon, and how like I role played that out. Like, this is for the captain.
That was definitely a highlight. That was a big moment. Yes, finally got back to that guy. I don't really have a favorite. Oh, hi, Janie. Yeah, she split a guy in two last session, and it was the same guy that killed the captain, Lord Haven's original character. She got redemption. I don't really have a favorite part. I just enjoyed the whole thing. Like, I pretty much already said my favorite part when I said the fact that you guys are just enjoying it. A couple ones though that pop out is, again, dealing with the captain. Disturbed reaction of what the fuck, like just it hitting him like that. The multiple times that Emner fell down or couldn't perform in some way.
Does happen.
Whether it be
Whoa.
whether it be trying to dig a hole or mine some ore, all things that a dwarf definitely should know how to do. Just it wasn't working out for him.
He couldn't remember who he was.
Yeah.
Rurik, one of the first things that comes to my mind for you is where you had that amazing talk with Eldrin back in Monothar, and then you come downstairs and play devil's advocate and try to like instigate shit. That was so un-Rurik, but so beautiful. Eldrin, all the times you keep shooting people, like that's up there. From the very first one, on like the second or third session, where you were up on a cliff and you shot Zara in the leg, and she just looked at you, pulls it out, snaps it in two, and just stares at you with a death glare.
It's like, bruh.
That's my bad.
Yeah. Like, all these are just
Or that was a snake bite.
damn snake bites. But yeah, those are some big moments that I think is going to live with us forever. And of course, we cannot forget the bucket that has stuck around this whole damn campaign so far.
That's
Like-
the BBEG right there. That bucket.
We went to go.
This whole time,
BBEG with this bucket.
the whole time, the bucket's a mimic. It just starts eating at your head.
That's why it doesn't come off. It's just got its teeth born into its head.
Right?
Yeah, that.
All
Those are
right.
hard,
Yeah,
man.
we go to that last fight and everybody's like laying on the ground dead, and Gillan's like got his blood bleeding all over the place, and he just looks at Emner and he's like, "Isn't that my bucket?"
And it just falls over.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, lady, it's been an amazing journey. We begin Act 2 next week.
I got your hat! Take that, Hatless!
It's the end of the session. It's the end of the stream, and Janie's gonna redeem Hatless. Okay, cause fuck me, why not? There you go.
I tried.
Thank you, Janie. But with that, we will actually end. Thank you guys for your feedback. I hope you're ready for what's to come. More interesting turn of events will come in the near future. I hope everyone is ready.
More shenanigans.
More shenanigans, yes.
I like shenanigans.
Because next week, things are about to get interesting. And I'm going to end it with one foreshadowing thought. Up to this point, dragons have not been in this world. But you just brought one back. I wonder what that could mean.
Luckily, none of us are made out of wood.
Shut up. For the other two, and those aren't watching, that is from Lord Haven's game. Anyway, I'm a creature in Lord Haven's game. I'm a creature made of wood, and he set me on fire. It may or may
I
not
mean,
happen.
I didn't set you on fire. You got set on fire.
I have an axolotl on my shoulder.
Guys, this is my pink axolotl. It's cute, but his big ears are almost...
He's been through battle. His ear hurts. We're about to wrap up, Peanut. Okay. All right. You guys all have a great day. Happy 4th of July to you once more. Whether it be a friend, a family member, or a neighbor, or us here in the games room, hanging out, playing games, mainly D&D, someone out there cares about you and someone out there loves you. You are not alone in this world, and never think for a single moment that you are, and above everything else, always shine brighter than your darkness.